Hello and welcome to Efficient Strategy Gaming. Today we're going to be reforming the Persian Empire in Hearts of Iron 4. As you can see, this map before you is the territory that you need to take to form the Persian Empire. So we're going to need to take out Afghanistan, Turkey, Iraq, Kuwait, Syria, parts of Egypt and North Africa. The checkered board areas you need to take, but you don't get cores on that. The yellow area, of course, you get cores on. And then this striped area in Gibraltar, you get cores on, but you do not need to take that territory to build the Persian Empire. This build was inspired by Da Vinci Gaming. He's recently been live streaming Hearts of Iron 4, so go ahead and check him out in the description box below. All right, let's get into it. So this is fairly challenging, and because of that, we're going to be playing on civilian and non-Iron Man mode, which basically means we're going to have an infinite supply of political power. We're going to have so much political power, we're not going to know what to do with it. Okay, our starting research is going to be electronic mechanical engineering, as well as basic machine tools. We're going to max out the infrastructure in Tehran, and then we'll build 2 infrastructure out here towards Turkey. Turkey's going to be the first area that we're going to go for. Then we're also going to need to make 1 railroad out here towards Turkey, and then we'll put a supply hub right there. And I'll show you a fast way of creating supply hubs. Wouldn't normally do this, but this part of the world is going to demand this type of build. Okay, we'll go with political effort, and fairly straightforward setup there. We'll build 3 rifles, a transport plane, and an artillery in this order right here. We are going to need an airport in that province over there, just 1 airport, so we could build that last. And then we're going to build mills in our capital, which will be 10 out of 10 infrastructure by the time we're at war. Okay. Start burning through this. Okay, we picked up our first focus tree here, political effort, and we're going to be rushing down to nationalism focused. So we now have enough political power to pick up fascist demagogue, and we'll also pick up the army offense expert. Okay, so we picked up electronic mechanical engineering. Now what we're going to do is apply the days to this empty research slot down here to basic machine tools. So we want the days to roughly be equivalent. And then we'll put the bottom research slot on radio and the top onto basic machine tools. And boom, we just applied extra days to basic machine tools. Next thing we're going to do is go concentrated industry and improved machine tools. All right, for our third political power buy, we're going to go for Chief of the Air Force Ground Support Expert. You're thinking, why doesn't he go partial MOB? That's because we will net 0 civs for going partial MOB. All right, the first thing we're going to do with our army experience is pick up political loyalty, which improves stability, and stability comes with a host of bonuses there that you could see. All right, for our fourth political power buy, we're going to go ahead and pick up Captain of Industry to increase infrastructure construction speed. Since we have a lot of infrastructure, we're going to have to kick out. Okay, we just picked up nationalism focus, so now the fascism faction of our government is going to start to increase quite a bit, and we're going to transition into industrial effort. What we can do under events and decisions is pick up open up political discourse, and once fascism support is greater than 50%, we're going to be able to change the government to fascist, and we will get a new leader. There will be a fascist leader that is actually pretty powerful. All right, we got concentrated industry 1. We'll go to concentrated industry 2. It's like we're going to be able to pick up professional officer corps with the army experience that we gained. Let's go ahead and pick up industrial concern. Okay, we got improved machine tools. Now let's go for paratroopers. All right, we have enough command power. Now we can start upgrading our commanders here. We're going to promote the 1 general that we start off with. We will go ahead and give him offensive doctrine in organization first. We will also be able to promote a field commander. Let's go with this guy here. See what he turns into. Promotion cost -50%. Leader experience gain -10%. So not the best traits, but we'll deal with it. We'll go ahead with industrial liaisons with our air experience. Construction effort 1 into construction effort 2. Let's go ahead and improve worker conditions. We're going to need to get stability as high as possible. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up the military theorist. All right, we got construction effort 2, and we're going to go down to the extra research slot. Concentrated industry 2 into concentrated industry 3. We'll go ahead and pick up flexible organization with our army XP. Okay, don't take the Sada Badad pact, or I mispronounced that. Take the war support. Okay, now we can start picking up aircraft designer, light aircraft designer. Our political power is just popping out of control here, so from now it's just kind of up to personal preference as to what you're going to go for political power wise. Okay, we got paratroopers. If you didn't know this, Iran does not start off with trains, so we're going to need to research trains just to make sure we get that. And we're also going to need to get radio. So we do have the paratroopers. Let's go ahead and train up those. We'll make them like 10 widths, which is good for defense. And then it looks like we could pump out for those divisions. Okay, we've started on our supply hub. So what we want to do here is reorganize the railway system so that we can get the 300% bonus to producing this supply hub here. Okay, and finally we're going to get our extra research slot. Looks like we could go our first air doctor, and we're going to go battlefield support. All right, we now have greater than 50% support for fascism, so we should be able to hold a national referendum. Okay, so we demanded a referendum. We get a new leader that has many bonuses here. Economy law costs -25%. Trade law costs -25%. Conscription law costs -25%. Political power gain 15%. Weekly stability 0.1. So mission critical to get the fascist leader. The next thing that we're going to do, let's go airborne assault expert for the paradropper attack, defense, and agility. We are also going to be able to justify a war goal against Turkey here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's make sure to join the Axis so that the Axis does not attack into us. We could actually pull them into the war if we want. Okay, finally got the extra research slot. Now let's go ahead and pick up our mills here. Okay, I'm going to modify my infantry template here to include support artillery. And it looks like we have the justification against Turkey. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do here is commandeer civilian trains. So we're going to take a 5% stability hit to that. But our supply fulfillment will go all the way up. We're going to declare war on Turkey. And then I've set a little encirclement trap here. So note that we still have the battle plan up. But what we're going to do is let them walk into here and try to make encirclements in this area. Then when we have enough air superiority and transport planes, we'll try to do some paradrops behind them. So let's see how this works. Okay, Germany's up on the line. Let's get rid of them. All we need to do is take the supply off in this area, and they should leave. check out the KD. Looks like it's 3-1. They've lost 100,000. We've lost 30. Okay, this is going to be our new cast design. Put that into production, and then let's create a fighter design too. Okay, fighter 1. This is what you could do with all your political power. We could give him another attack. I hope that stacks. Yes, sir. We got it, baby. Give me that fleet. And everything else. Okay, so we just justified a war against Iraq. It looks like this will bring us into war with the Allies. What we could do now is go from civilian economy to total mobilization because we have enough political power. So we're going to go from 8 civs to possibly 15. So let's check this out. 14. Okay, so almost doubled our economy there. And we're going to go women in the workforce so we don't lose all of our manpower. War bombs would be nice. And we're still building mills. We're looking good. Let's make sure that we change our occupation template to cavalry brigade. And then we're going to go civilian oversight. And we should actually start building like maybe the old guns. Just so that I could pump out more of them. And then we could put that into the occupation template. The UK is focused over here. Did they get Ethiopia yet? Not quite. So this is going to be a big relief to the Axis when we attack Iraq. Okay, we'll go formation flying. And do we have centralized control? Yes, we do. Okay. All right. So here's war with the Allies. We will be at war with the British Raj. I'm just going to let Germany and Italy handle that. Oh, looks like Poland's going to be mad at us too. Okay, that should bring Romania into the Allies. And then let's attack. So as soon as the UK gets up on the front line here, we should be able to get in back of them. So they will start attacking. Like, why can't... This is not a valid province. You're not a valid province. How about that? Got a little wall going here. Oh boy. They're getting wrecked. I bet you didn't think Iran was going to be able to take out those medium tanks, huh? Pretty cool. If nothing else, if I'm not able to do this, at least I'm having fun. 2 hands clapping, baby, and it's all mine. Egypt is all mine. Coming for you next, Italy. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we're going to do it. Okay, these guys are ready. Let's go ahead and deck. Okay, so these guys are done. Like, I don't need them, but they're just going to sit there and be at war with us. So I guess that's how that's going to be. So the only thing I can think of... Like, can we do... Ooh, they got a little tasty encirclement over here. Could we do a naval invasion from the UK? That's my other question. We could definitely do a paradrop. It's looking like it's going to allow us. We do a sea lion. Hey, call to arms does not work. Okay, Germany. We're going to sea lion here, brothers. We are going to sea lion, okay? Okay. Let's just pay attention here. Let's see. Naval supremacy, 15%. Wow. No one, since I'm at war with Vichy, no one will join the war with me. Oh, we got it crossed. How did that happen? Okay. Take all these orders off. We've got a port. That doesn't even make sense. But we're across. And we're going to get wrecked by the English Navy. Pretty easily here. So, apparently, the paratrooper attack worked somehow? I don't care if we lose the whole Navy. It doesn't even matter. Oh, the dream. Come on, baby. Let's get the rest of this across. Germany's got a railgun over there for some reason. Oh, okay, we got Sheffield. Now what's your excuse? Give me your excuses. Oh. How is Iran doing this? This is crazy. Yes, sir! What? What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh my god. It actually worked. You've got to be kidding me. It worked. Oh boy. Oh my god. Iran just capped the Allies. Iran just capped the Allies. Iran just capped the Allies. Oh my god. Oh, this has been the craziest thing I've ever done in Hearts of Iron 4. Okay, so I kind of got too excited about the peace conference and I shut down the game without saving. Luckily, there was an autosave. I forgot that I was not on Iron Man mode. So I get to do the peace conference again. I think I can do it better than I did last time. So we get a good bit of trains and a trickle of other types of equipment here. The first thing I want to do is take all the territory that I need to form the Persian Empire. So we are going to need this island right here. We're going to need these islands. I would like to take Gibraltar, just to have it. And then we'll take Egypt. Okay, and then the question becomes, what can we take and actually have enough guns and manpower to hold? And I think we can get away with taking Southern England just for the mills. So I think what we're going to do here is just take London area and a few of the other states. Just to like right there, just to make sure we have enough economy. That's going to be quite hard to hold with the amount of guns and manpower that we have. So I'll puppet off everything else. We'll go over to the puppet screen here. We could satellite Vietnam. So that's going to be rubber for days. We could also puppet Malaya. Oh, we get North Africa as well. Check this out. So we have Vietnam. We have Malaya. Laos. The 10th Crusade is actually Malta. So Malta is a puppet. So at least I can use that to attack from. We do have quite the navy here. 205 ships from the UK. All the carriers, 7 or 8 carriers there. We have quite the economy now. Military factories, 50. Civilian factories, 48. So once the Axis gets about here, it's probably going to be prime time to attack. So we'll have to see. We're going to have to be sneaky. The only thing that we need is the Dodec and North Africa over here. Is it Libya? So we need these 2 provinces and this little province here. Luckily, we got the island and we have Gibraltar. So we do control the Mediterranean and we could lock out the German Navy if we needed to. So pretty excited about this. I've started a war goal against Afghanistan and we're getting 5 slotted in terms of research right now. So we're looking pretty thick, boy. Not too worried about Japan. Okay, so we take all. They don't have a navy. Pretty easy peace conference there. And now we have to turn our attention to Italy. This is going to be pretty crazy. All right, so we'll declare war against Italy. Japan's going to come in immediately. Did we leave the Axis? Okay, we're at war with Germany. What? They get to start off that way? And here? So these guys dissolved their own front line. Dude, game is definitely glitched here. Let's take these guys and just hold a front line like right here or something. Game is glitching out pretty hard here. Okay, that looks covered up. Let's go ahead and deck. And then we'll attack in here. Take the rest of the states back. We should be good to go. 2 hands clapping. So can we do it now? We can. Okay, perfect. So, okay, so we are at war with everyone, like all the major powers. We're at war with Germany, Italy, Bulgaria, like the Axis. We're at war with the Soviets, but we're able to recreate the emperor, the Persian Empire. So let's read this out. Our recent conquests have reached the extent, it should be extent paradox, of the Persian Empire of old. With our region's rich history, how can we not take the opportunity to identify our realm as a continuation of the empires of yore? Love it. They use yore. Boom! Now we're yellow. Hell yes. Okay. So let's let a day go by here. Dude, I think we could do a world conquest if we kept up on this. So instantly we have manpower 3 million. Let's see how many factories we have. 100 mills, 48 civs. Okay, so that's going to be it for this Persian Empire build here. Please leave me comments down below. Has anyone else been able to do this? Are there any other videos on the internet of people doing this in the current iteration of Hearts of Iron 4? I think that this was harder than the Macedonian Empire. It was quite difficult. My only playthrough where I'm on civilian difficulty, but we got the W, and it was super fun. So thanks for joining me, guys. We got membership on YouTube. There's many ways of supporting the channel. Just subscribing helps me out quite a bit. So I thank you very much if you enjoyed this and you subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.